Hola chicos, my name is Paola Fernandez Jimenez. I go by Paola and I'm an education specialist at Indiana Latino Institute. And today we'll be walking through what the Common App is, what the universities and colleges that are participating this year, and also the important information and documentation you'll be needing to successfully fill out your Common App application. So let's get started. For those of you who aren't familiar what the Common App application is or just the Common App, it's an online platform used by students to apply to multiple colleges and universities with one application. The application opened on August 1st, and for an early submission, early reply, early action, you'll be needing to submit that by November 1st. This is a list of the colleges and universities that will be participating this year for the 2025 Common App. Feel free to take a screenshot or also take note of the universities in Indiana that you're interested in. If you're wanting to look at more out of state or international universities, you're welcome to look those up on the Common App website. And if any of the universities that you're interested in Indiana are not on this list, you will have to fulfill and fill out that application individually. I'll leave this here for a second for you to take note or take a screenshot. Okay. So this is the important information and documentation that you'll be needing to fulfill your Common App. Number one, you'll be needing your personal information, and it'd be good to have your guardian or parent with you when you're filling out this part of the application, if you don't have access to that information. So you'll be needing your date of birth, your name, and your contact details, such as your home address, your phone number, and an email. And you'll also be needing your citizenship status and your social security number if it's applicable to you. You'll also be needing your academic history. That is your high school name, your address, and the dates you've been attending high school. So for example, you're a senior right now and you're graduating in May of 2026. You want to include the day that you started school in 2022. You want a list of all the courses you've taken and plan to take in your senior year. And you'll also be needing your GPA and your class rank if it's available. Number three, you'll be needing your standardized test scores. This includes your SAT, your ACT, your TOEFL, or other relevant test scores. And make sure you have official score reports sent directly to the colleges you're applying to. Number four, you'll be needing a list of your extracurricular activities and also a description of your involvement in these clubs, sports, volunteer work, jobs, internships, and so on. And make sure that you include any leadership positions that you've been a part of, or also any significant achievements or awards you've gotten with any of your involvement. Number five, you'll be needing your employment history. If you've held a job during high school, you'll need a list of those jobs you've held and also a description of those. Number six, this is a really important part of the application process. You'll be needing your personal essays and letters of recommendation. Personal essays, those are the essays you'll be needing to write and revise with your personal statements, such as a Common App essay or any supplemental essays required by certain universities. So it may vary, and each university may ask you for a different personal essay for you to complete. And then you also be needing letters of recommendation. So make sure you request your letters of recommendation from your teachers or counselors or mentors or anyone that's helped you throughout your high school journey, and provide their contact information such as their phone number, their email, and their address in the Common App. These are the letters of recommendation are a highlight of what kind of student you are, what kind of person you are, how you carry yourself. You work hard, you study hard. So make sure you're going to people that see those sides of you. Number 7, you'll be needing your family information. This is the household size, how many people live in your house, your parent and guardian background, educational background, and what current job occupations they hold right now. Number 8, be prepared to apply for, prepare to pay for application fees for each college, unless you qualify for a fee waiver. Number 9, transcript. Arrange for your high school to send your official transcript to each college you're applying to, and ask your counselor or teacher if you're unsure. Sometimes your high school will be able to have the transcript accessible to you, but make sure you're requesting for those to be sent directly to the university you're applying to. Number 10, you'll be needing a portfolio if you're going into art, music, performance, creative work, anything along the lines. So make sure you include any projects you've been a part of, any projects you've made in those portfolios, and any audition materials if you're going into performance. If you have any more questions about what a portfolio is and how to make one, you're welcome to ask your teachers and counselors, or also ask your education specialist for that support. Number 11, additional information, which this may be additional questions from each university that you'd be required to answer, or specific prompts from each college. And those are all the items you'll be needing for you to successfully complete your Common App application. This is a checklist to submission for you to follow if you need it. So let's go over it real quick. Number 1, you need to gather all your materials, all the information and documentation we just talked about. And number 2, you'll need to create an account on the commonapp.org website. Number 3, you'll need to include all the colleges you're interested in and start building your college list. Number 4, engage your supporters. This means collaborating with your counselors, your teachers, and so on, people that are supporting you along this journey. And that would be by asking them for support in filling out this application, or asking them for the recommendation letters, and also even asking them any recommendations they might have for college programs, so on. Number 5, make sure you're understanding the requirements. So keep track of each college's unique application requirements. Number 6, plan for your essays. Organize and plan your writing prompts. If you have any trouble doing that, I would recommend going to your English professors and asking them for support, your parents, or any other teachers or mentors you trust. Number 7, submit your application. So once you've completed everything, make sure you review it all really quickly just to make sure there's no errors, and go ahead and submit your application. And you're done. Don't forget about the application fees. They range between $25 to $90. So arrange for having to pay for those. And if you have any more questions, don't feel afraid to ask questions to your teachers or counselors, or once again, asking your education specialist for support. But in the meantime, good luck filling out your Common App application.